Alright guys, it's pull box time. Again, we got a shit ton of pulls. Excuse my language. Crap ton of pulls. Let's mix them up some. We got 3 different boxes for pulls. That's just how many pulls we actually have here. A crap ton of pulls. Bob loaded it up. So we'll see what we got. List starts off Tim Beauville for 4. One, 2, 3, and 4 for Beauville. Got Patty Mahomes, Ramondre Silver, Brandon Ayuk, and a Jerome Bettis Retro Series for Tim Beauville. Aaron Britt for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Rookies Christian Watson, Bailey Zappi, and George Pickens for Aaron Britt. Ibi Muhammad for 1. Drake London, a rated rookie for Ibi. Ryan Chapman for 2. One and 2 for Chapman. Garrett Wilson on the rookie, and Antonio Gibson on the rook for Ryan Chapman. Chris Cherry for 1. Desmond Ritter, their rookies, out of Donruss for Chris Cherry. Josh Toomey for 1. Aiden Hutchinson, their rookies for Toomey. Mike Villarreal for 3. Got A-Rod, Jameson Williams, and Tony Gwynn going to Mike Villarreal. Philip Dorman for 1. Desmond Ritter, optic rookie for Philip Dorman. Josh Cox for 1. Sam Howell, canvas for Josh Cox. Tim Beauville for 1. Joe Montana, instant replay for Tim Beauville. Brett Carman for 2. 1 and 2. Got Sauce Gardner on the blue rookie, and Mike Evans to 199 for Brett Carman. Darren Bazan for 1. Jacoby Myers on the blue to 179 for Darren. Phil Thomason for 1. Josh Jacobs on the aqua to 299 for Phil Thomason. Tom Haggerty for 1. Riley Green on the Topps rookie for Tom Haggerty. Aaron King for 2. 1 and 2 for Aaron. And Gunnar Henderson on their rookie, and a Tua Touchdown Kings rookie for Aaron King. Thomas Hall for 2. We got Riley Green and Julio Rodriguez on the Topps rookie for Thomas Hall. Austin Sorensen for 2. One and 2. Wander Franco on the Topps Chrome Rook and a Bo Bichette New Classics. Going to Austin Sorensen. Justin Craigu for 1. Jared Kalenic on the Hollow Optic rookie. Austin Sorensen for 3. 1, 2, and 3 for Austin. Got Mike Trout on the green optic. Ryan Mountcastle or Riley Green on the Rook for Austin. Michael Woodard for 1. Julio Rodriguez out of Bowman Platinum for Woody. Gary Boston for 2. Jake Cronenworth on the rookie. Brandon Ayuk got a Chronicles on the rookie for Gary Boston. Justin Craigu for 3. Got Bojan Bogdanovic to 25 out of Obsidian. Jordan Clarkson and a Riley Green going to Justin Craigu. Darren Bazan for 1. Spencer Torkelson on their rookie for Darren. Austin Sorensen for 1. Evan Mobley on the NBA Hoops rookie. Darren Bazan for 1. Cade Cunningham Hoops rookie. Adamas Correa for 1. Barry Bonds Fleer All-Stars for Radamas. Austin Sorensen for 1. Ivan Rodriguez Rookie Sensations. Aaron King for 1. Roger Clemens Career Highlights. Tyler Limpert for 2. Got Cade Cunningham on the rookie. And a Kevin Herter auto to 49 for Tyler Limpert. Austin Sorensen for 2. We got Mehmet Okur, Aurora auto to 149, and a Tyrese Maxey on the green for Austin Sorensen. Radamas Correa for 1. Tyrese Halliburton, National Pride going to Radamas. Tyler Limpert for another. Corey Kispert, Draft Class rookie for Tyler. Rachel Coleman for 1. Got Great Expectations, Sengun for Rachel Coleman. Darren Bazan for another. Tony Gwynn Commemorative Series for Darren Bazan. Woody for 1. Jalen Suggs, draft class for Woody. Steven Scragg for 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck, Steven. For Scragg, we've got Emmanuel Quickly, Giddy, Quickly, Westbrook, and Chris Duarte on the rooks. For Steven Scragg, Grant Whitley for 1. Ramon Martinez, Fleer All-Stars for Grant. Brett Carmen for 3. Jose Canseco, Patrick Ewing, and Ken Griffey Jr. for Brett Carmen. Mike Villarreal for 1. Golden Greats, Nolan Ryan. Tom Haggerty for 1. Greg Maddox going to Haggerty. Ryan Chapman for 2. Woody, there's like 500 of them here. You did have 2 that went already, but I'm sure you got some more, Woody. Larry Bird, pair of Larry Birds for Ryan Chapman. Yeah, I've got 400 here that Bob left me with, Woody. Justin Craigu for 2. So there's going to be a lot of pulls tonight. $100 in break credit for Justin Craigu and a Dante DiVincenzo to $2.99 out of Prism. There you go, Justin. $100 in break credit heading your way. Joe Holloway for 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Joe Holloway. We got Dennis Schroeder. Anthony Edwards on the rookie. Josh Christopher to 99 at a Crown. Laurie Markkinen, Silver, and Malik Willis all going to Joe Holloway. Steven Scragg for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got rookie Jonathan Taylor. Kenneth Walker, Walter Payton on the hollow, Malik Myhouse, and Cal Ripken Jr. I'll go into Steven Scragg. Terry Steck for 3. 1, 2, and 3 for T Steck. We got Frank Thomas on the rook. Franz Wagner and Jonathan Kaminga for Terry Steck. Josh Cox for 2. The rookies, Scotty Barnes. LaMelo Ball, complete players for Josh Cox. Ryan Chapman for 3. Ja Morant. Live Magicians Luka, Cade Cunningham on the rookie. I'll go into Ryan Chapman. Steven Scragg for 1. Dwayne Wade at a studio. Tony Goza for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Tony Goza. David Robinson, Flux Appeals, silver. Kawhi Pink, Facundo on the green. Brett Favre, Rook, and O'Reilly green, all going to Tony Goza. Martin Applehans for 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Martin. For Martin Applehans, we got Shirt and Apostle. Bo Jackson, top super rookie, $200 in break credit. For Martin, Gleyber Torres and Owosu Koromoa on the green ink. Auto for Martin. Nice hit there, Martin. $200 in break credit coming your way. Craig Nixon for 6. Good luck, Craig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Craig. I see here, Craig, we got Class A to 199. Matt Corral, Kareem, Nate Archibald, and John Havlicek. Scoring average leaders. That's a sweet card. Miguel Cabrera, crowning moment. Jamal Lewis and Treylon Burks. All going to Craig Nixon. Justin Craigu for 1. We got Gavin Lux, Future Stars to 199. For Justin Craigu. Ryan Chapman for 2. Bailey Zappi and Jacob Harris on the RPA to 75. All nice ones for Chapman. T-Steck for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Terry Steck. Good night, Aaron. Good night, brother. For Terry Steck, we've got Cade Cunningham on the Orange Pulsar. Or Orange Flash, sorry. Brett Favre, Rook, Micah Hyde, and Roy Campanella. Going to Terry Steck. Philip Dorman for 1. Mookie Betts out of Platinum. Mike Villarreal for 1. Ren Sandberg for Mike Villarreal. Cody Abdo for 1. Good luck, Cody. Tyler Conklin scored a 299 for Cody Abdo. Tim Boville for 1. Tyler Algier on their rookie out of Zenith. Ryan Chapman for 2. Okay, Garrett Wilson behind the numbers. And Andrew Vaughn for Chapman. Darren Bazan for 1. Mythical Cal Ripken for Darren. Steven Scragg for 2. Got Mike Piazza and Eli Morgan for Steven Scragg. Will Leisure for 1. Nate Pearson. I'll be here, Aaron. We'll see you then. Scrag for 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Four for Steven Scragg. We've got Jesus Sanchez, Evan White, Davy Garcia, and Giannis Power in the Paint. Going to Steven Scragg. Rachel Coleman for 1. Shaq. Going to Rachel. Josh Cox for 2. Just kidding, Josh Cox for 4. 2, 3, and 4 for Josh Cox. We got Russell Westbrook complete players. Luke on the blue shimmer, Giannis and Steven Adams on the green laser. Going to Josh Cox. Austin Sorensen for 1. Derek Jeter, top prospect for Austin Sorensen. Adam Pimienta for 1. Spencer Torkelson on the rook for Adam Pimienta. Justin Craigu for 1. Cade Cunningham, class of 2021. Rich Atchset. I can't pronounce his last name. For Rich, 3, 4, and 5 for Rich. Good luck, Rich. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Mobley, Cade, and Jordan. Going to Rich. Craig Nixon for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Craig. Craig Nixon, we've got Mobley, Traylon Mobley, Ripken, and Roger Clemens. Going to Craig. Joe Holloway for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Joe Holloway. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Joe. Hutchinson, Hamilton, Bird, Thomas, and George Pickens for Joe Holloway. Brett Carmen for 2. One and 2 for Brett Carmen. We got a pair of Sam Howells. Going to Brett Carmen. Grant Whitley for 2. 1 and 2 for Grant. That's where Grant already had a pile. Malik Willis, Revolution, and Michael Jordan. Going to Grant. Tom Haggerty for 1. Devontae Smith on the rookie at Illuminance for Tom. Craig Nixon for 1. Elijah Moore, Select Rook. Tom Haggerty for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For Haggerty, we got Kurt Schilling, Adley Rutschman, Pierre Strong, Torkelson, and Desmond Ritter. Going to Tom Haggerty. Brett Carmen for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Brett Carmen. Torkelson, Rutschman Mobley, David Bell on the red and green, and Christian Watson going to Brett Carmen. Basso for 1. Torkelson on the debut rook. Josh Cox for 2. We got Jordan, nice one here for Josh Cox. How about Chris Olave, Star Signs on the auto, nice hit. Going to Josh Cox. There you go, Josh. Nice Olave ink. Basso for 1. Got Cade Cunningham for Basso. Tom Haggerty for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for Haggerty. We got Jordan, Emmett Smith rook, Sandberg, Tony Gwynn, and Frank Thomas going to Haggerty. Ryan Chapman for 1. Griffey Jr. Dream Team. Kevin Basso for 1. David Bell on the Optic Rook. Paulie Watoon for 1. Martin Emerson on the rookie for Paulie. Jeremy Vardaman for 1. Calvin Austin Jr. Sorry, Calvin Austin the third. What am I talking about? Tom Haggerty for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for Haggerty. For Haggerty, we got Joe Thomas, Legends of the Fall, Bo Jackson Super Rookie, Herbie on the rook, Mac Jones Supernatural T-Law rook, Jadeveon Clowney Refractor, and a Gronk at Optic for Haggerty. Adam Pimienta for 1. John Elway out of Ultra. Craig Nixon for 2. Robin Yount, Drake London, 25 out of 25. Nice one for Craig Nixon. Woody for 2. Jacob deGrom and a Michael Jordan out of Fleer for Woody. Justin Craigu for 3. 1, 2, and 3. We got Kervin Castro, Carlos Correa logo for Actor, and DJ LeMahieu for Justin Craigu. Adam Pimienta for 1. We got Kyle Hendricks on the logo for Actor for Adam. Radames Correa for 1. It's 86 out of 150. Kervin Castro, Future Stars. Going to Radames Correa. Ryan Chapman for 2. Mitch Haniger logo fractor and J.K. Dobbins for Chapman. Grant Whitley for 2. Pat Fryermuth, Carlos Rodon on the foil for Grant. Craig Nixon for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for Craig Nixon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good luck, Craig. We got Zach Greinke on the pink. Greinke to 3. Sorry. Yeah, that is 350. Eduardo Escobar foil. Aikman. Patrick Wisdom. College ticket B-Rob. Merrifield, Matt Manning, and Edward Cabrera on the logo fractors. I'll go into Craig Nixon. Josh Toomey for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good luck, Toomey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for Toomey. Got Alonzo Ball, Russell Westbrook, Santi Aldama, Greg Brown, Kirby Puckett, Federian, Torkelson, and Easy E on the red, white, and blue for Toomey. Ryan Chapman for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for Ryan Chapman. Tristan McKenzie, Cooper Kupp, Treylon Burks, Malik, Jose Altuve, Walker Buehler, Michael Jordan, and Kyle Tucker. Going to Ryan Chapman. Steven Scragg for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for Scragg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Class A on the pink All-Star Rookie Cup. Griffey, Duran McKenzie, Wander, Sanders, Nick Bosa, and Frank Thomas. Going to Steven Scragg. Brett Carman for 2. 1 and 2 for Brett Carman. $50 in break credit going to Brett Carman plus a DeAndre Swift on the silver. Nice hit there, Brett. $50 in break credit coming your way. And I'll add that to your count after the video. Thomas Hall for 1. Adrian Peterson on the power pick rookie for Thomas Hall. Richard Tiny for 1. Emmett Smith on the rookie for Richard Tiny. Philip Dorman for 2. Baker Mayfield, 5 out of 25 out of certified, and a Roger Clemens for Philip Dorman. For Adames Correa for 1. Tom Brady for Adames. Vito Cipriano for 1. Good luck, Vito. Najee Harris on the Prism Rip, going to Vito. Thomas Hall for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 for Thomas Hall. Thomas Hall, we got Kenny Pickett on the yellow score rook. Pickett again. Damian Clemens, J-Mo on the orange mosaic. Spiller, Skymore, and B-Rob all going to Thomas Hall. Josh Cox for 1. Tristan McKenzie going to Josh Cox. Tim Boville for 1. Trayvon Walker going to Boville. Thomas Hall for 2. Got Kenny Pickett out of Illusions. And Garrett Wilson for Thomas Hall. Adam Pimienta for 3. For Adam. Got Sky Moore, Gridiron Kings, Michael Jordan, and Oscar Robertson out of Action Packed. Let's go into Adam Pimienta. Shane McMurray for a 1. James Cook on the red rookie out of Rookies and Stars for Shane McMurray. Matty Ice for 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 for Matt Metzger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24 for Matt Metzger. Go crazy, Matty Ice. Frederick Bensicum to 250. First Bowman, Zappy. Ren Sandberg, Mythical. Clemens, Torque, Peraza. Aaron Judge, Mike Trout. Mahomes Dominators, Zappy. Zappy or Ritter. J. Jeff to 50. It's a nice ticket. Color match. T-Law to 299. Ritter, Corral, K9, Lawrence Taylor. Malik Bagwell, Sauce Gardner, RPA. 1 out of 75 jersey match. It's a nice card. Zach Thomas and Shaq all going to Matt Metzger. Thomas Hall for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to Thomas Hall. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mythical George Brett, Dalvin Cook, Cam Chancellor, Ken Griffey, Caleb Farley, and Roger Clemens going to Thomas Hall. Beauville for 1. Joe Montana going to Beauville. Adam Pimienta for 2. Patrick Ewing for Roger Clemens to Adam Pimienta. Justin Craigu for 3. 1, 2, 3 for Justin. Josh Allen. Gronk Road to the Super Bowl. And Joe Tryon on the laser. Going to Justin Craigu. Michael Woodard for 1. Kurt Warner Retro Series going to Woody. Lyle Zobel for 2. Good luck, Lyle. 1 and 2 for Lyle Zobel. Got Breece Hall and Jordan Blaylock Stockton, league leaders. Georgia Ronnie for 1. Good luck, George. League leaders Elijah O'Neal and Mutombo for George. Thomas Hall for 1. Jahan Dotson Elite Series of Rookies. Justin Craigu for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Jahan Dotson, Bailey Zappi, and Kenny Pickett, White Hot Rookies for Justin Craigu. Adam Pimienta for 1. Kyler Murray on the Blue Optic to 179 for Adam. David Harris for 1. Christian Watson going to David Harris. Jeremy Vardaman for 1. Roger Clemens. Gary Levesque for 1. Cecil Fielder going to Gary Levesque. George Orani for 1. Another Cecil Fielder. This one going to George. Woody for 1. Malik Willis, Elite Series Rookies for Woody. Probably already got that card, but Adam Pimienta for 2. Breece Hall, Malik Willis going to Adam. Josh Cox for 2. Got Sam Howell and Frank Thomas going to Josh Cox. Adam Pimienta for 1. Eric Metcalf on the Topps Gold going to Adam Pimienta. Woody for 1. Myles Garrett out of Origins going to Woody. George Orani for 1. Jalen Green, class of 2021. Lyle Zobel for 1. Jalen Green on the Donruss Rook. On the Lyle. Thomas Hall for 1. Carmelo Anthony on the Orange Laser. Going to Thomas Hall. Steven Scragg for 2. Jared Allen and Cade Cunningham. Going to Steven Scragg. George for another. Adley Rutschman on their rookie for George. Craig Caparelli for 1. Good luck, Craig. Joe Montana for Craig Caparelli. Thomas Hall for 1. Cade Cunningham out of Hoops. Adam Pimienta for 3. Adley Rutschman. Tony Gwynn and Kyrie Irving. Going to Adam Pimienta. Thomas Hall for 1. Franmil Reyes on the X-Fractor. Going to Thomas Hall. Josh Cox for 1. Michael Jordan. Going to Josh Cox. Adam Pimienta for 1. George Springer. Trevor Trejo for 2. Good luck, Trev. Couple first Mojos are Reginald Percado and Myciel Gonzalez on the first for Trevor. Basso for 1. Got Luis Gil on the rated rookie. Justin Craigu for 2. Got Chris Shaw to 150 on the auto and Bobby Bonilla for Justin Craigu. Thomas Hall for 1. Nolan Ryan, Steve Carlton, and Gaylord Perry. 83 highlight. Going to Thomas Hall. Mark Fabiano for 1. Nolan Ryan for Fabiano. Adam Pimienta for 1. Jim Kelly. Grant Whitley for 1. David Robinson. Joe Feliciano for 1. Michael Jordan. Matty Ice for 3. We got Jordan. Randy Johnson, 89, a rookie. And Harold Miner for Matty Ice. Joe Feliciano for 1. NBA Jam Session for Joe. Woody for 1. Cade Cunningham on the rookie for Woody. Justin Craigu for 4. We got Brady, James Cook, Tom Glavine, and Barry Sanders for Justin Craigu. Josh Cox for 1. Derek Jeter on the StarQuest. Adam Pimienta for 1. Julius Erving, Action Packed. Steven Scragg for 2. Emmett Smith on the rook and Garrett Crochet on the Scragg. Thomas Hall for 2. Jerome Ford and Monty Harrison. Joe Feliciano for 2. $50 in break credit going to Joe Feliciano. And the Dr. J. There you go, Joe. Justin Craigu for 1. Frank Thomas, a rookie, sensations. Steven Scragg for 1. Michael Jordan. Joe Feliciano for 1. Brian Bosworth. Will Leisure for 1. No, Will already had one. We already had a... we got Chris Bryant on the lime green optic for Will. Adam Pimienta for 2. Got Kyle Lewis and Tommy Edman. Grant Whitley for 1. Kyle Hendricks for Grant. Radames Correa for 1. Jack Flaherty for Radames. Steve DeGidio for 1. Steve DeGidio. $200 in break credit for Steve. He sniped it. Congratulations, Steve. You had 1 pull from the pull box. And just like that, $200 in break credit. Sniped it. There you go, Steve. Will Leisure for 1. T. Higgins. Only rookie. Nate Hall for 2. Got Blaze Jordan and Tony Gwynn. And Lyle Zobel to finish it out. Lyle DK Metcalf, RPA 83 out of 99 to finish off the pull box. There you go, Lyle. Out of Timeless Treasures. Nice hit, Lyle. Again, that's going to do it for the pull box, guys. Thanks again for a fun night. I'll be back live tomorrow at 8. We'll see you guys then. Be safe and have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.